Hello, ladies and gents. My name is VTech Guy. I'm here as always with my son Zach. Say hi.
Welcome to Crackheads Anonymous, where only fucking idiots watch TNA on a weekly basis and then listen to our dumbasses talk about it.
Rude.
He has a disease. Say hi,
Rude or
Dane.
honest.
Say hi, Dane.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hope you're watching.
Mom.
We're gonna make him internet famous one day. And say hi to the co-host as always to 100% of my interviews, Mr. Chris Mullins Jr. / senior.
Back.
He's the junior and senior. Plot twist. So, let's talk about Impact Wrestling for May 25th, 2017, inching closer and closer to our trip to India and Slammiversary also, but that Mahabali Shira.
India, is it?
No. But the Mahabali Shira push imminent. I can feel it.
They're probably taking cues off of stealing things from people.
Exactly. There were no implications of it tonight, but we kicked off tonight. We had the wonderful makings of Braxton Sutter, BS, and teaming up with Mahabali Shira, and he's got Allie with him, of course, and they're going against Congo Kong and your boy KM, who's got a new theme song, and it's "I'm Not a Liar."
And then it kicks into his theme song.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
That man is a walking meme. He's a walking meme.
He literally
He's so
becomes
dislikable.
more over.
That's the thing.
In my head, he becomes more over every week, just because it's like it's more funny each week watching.
Yeah, he's more dislikable each week in a funny aspect. Pretty decent match actually. Laurel Van Ness is the star of the match.
Yes,
She by
as
far
always.
is insane. When you have a woman
Shout out.
who is doing
Hashtag.
that much, character improv with acting like Congo Kong
LVN.
is amazing. In the end, though, I believe our boy KM got the win, though. How about that? Wow.
How about that?
How about that? So, yep. Sorry, Braxton Sutter. You're going to find someone else to help you get a win against
They got
them.
post match.
So, yeah. I'm going to cut to something real quick. It happened later in the show, but I want to talk about it now just so we get out of the way. Rockstar Spud, we were really hyped last week from Spud doing that awesome video package of how he was like, I didn't mean to pull his pants down, and all this stuff of how he's going to come back stronger. He had like an anime, like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z-esque, music video, basically, how he's going to beat up Swoggle. He said that, due to complications, he had to wait another week, so hopefully we actually see that next week. But it was pretty good in terms of Spud.
Hey, Faye, Mom.
Yeah, saying kayfabe, Mom. His mom was saying James. He's like kayfabe, Mom, kayfabe. So, yep, that was great. Oh yeah, actually, here's how we started off the show. I skipped into the first match because I was used to that for the past couple weeks. We actually kicked off the show with Bruce Pritchard, who's a little angry at what EC3 did.
And he also has some protection.
Yeah, he had Tyrus in a Blues Clues. What's his name? Dan? Was it Dan or Dave? I can't remember. The Steve? Yeah, Steve from Blues Clues. His like little sweater vest or whatever. Or no, he had a polo. Who had a sweater vest that I'm thinking of?
Josh Matthews.
Was it Josh Matthews? There's someone else that had a
Josh
sweater
Matthews-
vest.
I feel like Josh Matthews is always rocking vests.
Tyrus, though, had an awesome green sweater vest. Maybe I was thinking the color scheme green, though. So, yeah. He's out there with Bruce Pritchard. Bruce Pritchard selling the ribs from where he fell last week. Yeah, that's great. Lashley's out there. Lashley's basically making fun of how James Storms comes out there and he's like, I'm going to be champ. EC3's going to be like, I'm going to be an EC3 time champ. Magnus is going to be like, I'm going to be a champ. And Lashley's laughing at them all. They're the main event. Lashley leaves, basically, and that's pretty much it for Lashley. That's pretty much it for Bruce Pritchard and Tyrus. We'll see the three men in the main event, of course. After that, and the tag
We had that
team
tag match, and then after the tag match, you're still missing the post match of the tag match.
You want to talk about it?
Well, yeah. Well, okay. So we see the obvious the teaming up of the 4 people, because we had talked about it last week previously, that at this point you have Mahabali Shira, who's just kind of thrown in there, and then
Yeah.
obviously Sutter and Alley, who are on that team, but then you got a 4-person team of Congo Kong, who's like 2 people,
Pretty much.
KM, who has the brain of a half a person, and then Laurel Vanessa, who's crazy, and then Sienna, who might be the brains of the fucking operation.
That's the scary part out of all this, in my
Sienna
opinion.
might be the brains of the operation here.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got them teaming up, and then out of nowhere, Rosemary shows up. Of all people, Rosemary.
Yeah, and
Face
she actually
turn for
saves Allie.
Face turn for Rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if anybody pays attention, I actually mentioned this to Tech, because I have seen their stuff on the indie scene. Cherry Bomb, obviously Allie, and Courtney Rush, who is Rosemary. They have very good chemistry together. So if they work this into something, I think it could be something very big.
Most definitely. I'm not a big fan of Rosemary's new face paint, belly writing
Fucking
stuff.
butter teeth.
Yeah, butter teeth. But I mean, hey, she's the last remaining person of Decay, so I'm okay with it. Not too crazy about it, but it's okay. Her face paint was very weird, weirder than usual. But
There's a lot
We'll
more
go on
yellow in it now.
yeah, she's truly decayed. So after that, Veterans of War, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Veterans of War beat our boys, Falaba and Mario Bakura, part of the Monster Factory Tag Team Champions. Veterans of War, of course, it is Crimson, who is going by the name of, is it Mayweather?
Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather, and then the other guy, which you know more about than I do.
It's Jack Stain. He's an indie guy. He does a few indie things.
What's his name? Will something?
But he's going by the name Wilcox.
Wilcox, yeah. I keep on wanting to say Wilhelm. I think that would have been better.
Wilhelm would have been cool.
They hit like a very Team 3D-esque finisher on Mario Bakura. Of course, he was going to take the loss.
I really like their finisher, actually. That's
It's
the one
really
thing
good,
I like
yeah.
about this team. Like, the rest of the team, I don't really find likable as much as, like, everybody, apparently they're way over in the impact zone. I don't find them that likable, but when that finisher is actually really, really cool.
Who?
Did you get
Veterans of War really
The
over?
Veterans of War.
It's you look at the audience they have to appeal to, though. I mean,
Yeah, they just
very
have to appeal to-
American-esque. So I mean,
Yeah, very American-esque.
that's
Southern.
wrestling in general, but I mean, it's gonna attract people to like you.
did you get to Josh Matthews yet?
We're actually on that right now.
We're actually we're
Yeah.
about to hit on it.
So Jeremy Borash gets interrupted by Josh Matthews. By the way, we're gonna talk about this small thing, not very small, but he kind of just threw it in there that he's the vice president of Impact.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Who
anybody,
gave this guy-
like-
how do you literally get this random job?
I don't know if anybody was like paying attention to it or if he just said it or if it's true, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it
So-
makes a lot more sense now that why he's in all those meetings that they have backstage.
And he's still around. So
No, but
Yeah,
people were
and
chanting that he was a liar.
and that he has a big role
yeah,
in the
he was
company
chanting
now,
he's a
if you think
liar.
about
He
it
wanted to say he was
storyline-wise.
sorry. Jeremy Borash was like, I don't know if I believe you saying you're sorry. Out comes Joseph Park. Joseph Park is like, I'm gonna kick your butt right now. And Jeremy Borash is like, or not Jeremy Borash, Josh Matthews is like, I'm gonna kick your butt right now. Next thing you know is, holla if you hear me. And then sirens, and then Big Papa
Yes!
Pump, greatest human being ever, most
Of
intimidating.
all human beings to walk
Yeah.
out, that was the last person I might have expected.
So he comes out. So I think he actually had his shades on the entire
when
time.
When the siren hit, everything was silent in the call, and I was just
Mm-hmm.
like, what the fuck?
So he comes down and he beats the overletting piss out of Joseph Park and a fan.
He
Some
hit
random
a fan.
Yeah, I
This
don't know if
guy-
that was.
and we don't know if it's a plan
Yeah.
or not, because Scott Steiner's just kind of nuts, and like the security went kind of crazy after that. So it might have been a real fan.
It was
and Scott
great.
Steiner
That
was
segment
crazy.
was great. It's funny because he was stalking Jeremy Borash all the way up the ramp as he was leaving. It was great. And then Josh Matthews takes Jeremy Borash's place at commentary for the night because, Josh Matthews arrived late and whatnot. But it was great. That's great. We're going to see that 2v2 match. I'm looking really excited for that at Slammiversary. That right there, that sells Slammiversary right there for a lot of people. Then we got another 2-on-2 match. Alicia Edwards and Eddie Edwards taking on the now known Angelina Richards and Davey Richards. Alicia got the win on Angelina, which was shocking, but in the end, Alicia went through a table, and Eddie kind of had to just stare at her as he was handcuffed. There's a lot of handcuffs in this feud. I don't know what the end goal is. Zach kind of alluded to it being a loser leaves the company match, but it was great. It was phenomenal. I really like this feud. It's getting drug out very, very long. So I hope Slammiversary is endgame, because I don't know how the heck they would keep it all the way till Bound for Glory.
If they keep it till Bound for Glory, I don't know how I'm going to be able to watch any of their stuff.
Yeah. Because I feel like they've pretty much done everything. Last Man Standing.
The thing is that every one of their matches, they haven't had a regular singles match. All their matches have had big, crazy stipulations.
Yeah. I don't know. Have they had a, cage match? 6 Sides of Steel.
That might be the only one they haven't had, honestly.
They might have had that. I don't know. I have to go through. But, yep. That does it for them. Is that it? And then main event?
I think so.
Main event? Yeah. Main event. It was pretty good. It was no DQ. Triple threat. Storm, Magnus, and EC3. EC3 wins. A little bit shocking. A little bit distasteful for some people. I guess we could be alluding to him winning the title and becoming a major heel with his third title reign, EC 3-time champion. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of would have preferred either, Storm or Magnus. Storm would have been the safe route, but
Storm would have been the safest route to go, just because the fact that he could carry like a big part of being the face against the heel.
Yeah, Magnus is kind of iffy because he just came back, and I feel like he really hasn't done much at all besides say, hey, I held this title that apparently means something. It doesn't. But, oh yeah, by the way, the match with the Veterans of War and Falaba and Mario Bakura, that was actually a qualifier for the GFW tag team titles, which I guess will be put online at Slammiversary. I think. I don't know, but the titles are there. The GFW titles are there. Basically, a lot of belts are going to get unified. I think Sienna is the GFW women's, but I can't remember if she even brought the belt with her. I don't know. A whole bunch of craziness. They're trying to make GFW belts matter, which are kind of cringy. But, yeah, I would have preferred Magnus or James Storm on that side rant. But EC3 gets the win, and I think you can just feel like the fans slowly turning on him each week, which I guess is the good thing, but it's kind of weird when Lashley is champ. I don't know. I like Lashley as a champ. A lot of people don't, but I don't know how the crowd will react to that when they're both heels compared to their last match at, was it Bound for Glory or Slammiversary that they fought and freaking Lashley dominated EC3? Was it Bound for Glory?
That was Slammiversary.
Slammiversary. You're correct. Yes. Yeah, I had to look back at the DVD.
I had that DVD.
Yeah, I had to look back at the DVD actually for that. But yeah, we're lining stuff up still. Slammiversary's looking more and more mighty fine. So next week, big things to look forward to are Spud. Don't really much else.
We got more
Scott Steiner, hopefully.
Matches.
Yeah. And I think we're 2 weeks away from India. So
we got the women. We got
cool.
the women's. I want to see where this whole Rosemary thing goes.
Yes. In total, Dane, what would you give it tonight?
Why do you go with me first? Jesus.
Mullins, what would you give it tonight?
Yeah, go with him first.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like tonight. Tonight, I can give it an 8.5.
Mm-hmm. Dane. What would you give it tonight?
Well, I watched some of it, and what I did watch, I
Mhm.
liked. So I will give it a 7.5. I'll go a little lower than him because I didn't see everything really.
And I'm smack dab in the middle perfectly, because I was going with 8. I was like, it's pretty solid, pretty solid. Um,
It definitely set everything up. We got to cut, like you said, we have a few weeks till Slammiversary. We got
Mhm.
India coming up too, which when they're in India, they're not going to have just some throwaway shows.
yeah, they're probably gonna have some big ones, especially
Because
Shira.
like,
Hopefully Shira.
whenever you see WWE go overseas, like they don't usually give away anything big.
Yeah. Hopefully Impact actually does. So, all right, everyone. Till next week.